Hello and welcome to Pushing Back, Ukraine Daily Brief. As the war enters its 1130th day, these are the main developments from the past 24 hours. The update from the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Russia has lost approximately 914,000 troops in Ukraine since the beginning of the war. The number includes 1,510 casualties over the past day. According to the released Ukrainian figures, Russia lost 14 tank, 20 armored combat vehicles, 56 artillery systems, 2 multiple launch rocket systems, 111 drones and 130 vehicles. In the last 24 hours the Russians launched 147 combat clashes and carried out 64 airstrikes including 120 guided bombs on the territory of Ukraine. They also used 750 kamikaze drones and carried out around 4,000 attacks on the positions of Ukrainian troops and settlements using various types of weapons. In its latest intelligence update, the UK's Ministry of Defence reports Russia is likely facing a growing shortage of police officers, with 172,000 vacancies reported in March 2025, a significant increase from the previous year. This has reportedly led to some Russian civilians forming self-defense units. The shortage is likely due to low police salaries compared to the military and related sectors offering better pay and bonuses, as well as concerns among potential recruits about being deployed to Ukraine, where Russia has likely suffered over 900,000 casualties. The Russian leadership is likely concerned about this issue, especially with anticipated increases in violent crime upon the return of military personnel from Ukraine. However, the Post suggests that the leadership will likely continue to prioritize funding for the war in Ukraine over addressing the police shortage in the near future. In its latest intelligence update, the Institute for the Study of War. Ukrainian and US officials continue to negotiate the terms of temporary ceasefires on Black Sea operations and energy infrastructure strikes, indicating the ceasefires are not yet fully codified. The Kremlin appears to be using the Black Sea ceasefire negotiations with the United States to test the extent to which Russia can extract concessions from the West, as the implementation of a maritime truce would not require any sanctions relief. European allies continue to provide financial and material support to Ukraine and agreed to expand intelligence sharing with Ukraine. Russian forces are reportedly poised to intensify offensive operations in several areas of the front line in spring and summer 2025 in hopes of influencing ongoing ceasefire and peace negotiations. Russia continues to target civilian infrastructure in Ukraine amid reports of shifting and more deadly Russian strike tactics. Russian forces are reportedly employing more advanced long-range drones, complicating Ukrainian air defense operations and allowing more drones to penetrate Ukraine's air defense umbrella. Zelensky ordered Ukraine's Ministry of Defense and General Staff to establish a new aviation chain of command within the Ukrainian General Staff and conduct widespread aviation management reform to strengthen Ukraine's air capabilities. Ukrainian forces recently advanced in Belgorod Oblast and near Pokrovsk. Russian forces recently advanced near Kupiansk, Toretsk, and Pokrovsk. The Russian Ministry of Defense announced the launch of the Indra Navy 2025 exercises in Chennai, India. In President Zelensky's nightly address, he spoke about 3 key areas. Firstly, Russian forces continue daily assaults on multiple Ukrainian regions, including Kharkiv, Kherson, Donetsk, Zaporizhzhia, and Sumy. A brutal attack on Kharkiv injured 55 people and killed 2. President Zelensky condemned the strikes, highlighting Russia's disregard for diplomatic peace efforts and calling for stronger international pressure. Secondly, Zelensky held talks with Finnish President Alexander Stubb, discussing coordinated efforts with the US and European allies to pressure Russia into ending the war. He urged global partners to intensify sanctions and provide more air defense support, stressing that diplomatic success depends on collective action against Putin. Lastly, Ukraine secured a €2 billion defense package from France and continued investments in domestic weapons production, particularly drones. A new pan-European agreement ensures sanctions on Russia will remain as long as the war continues. Talks with the US also focused on securing further support to end Russian aggression. Thanks for following today's updates. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. We'll return tomorrow with the latest news on the ongoing conflict.